Imagine a device engineered for a single purpose: to take a human being's final, agonizing moments and broadcast them as public entertainment. This was the reality of the Brazen Bull. This map of ancient Sicily highlights the Greek colonies along the coast. In the 6th century BCE, the colony of Acragas fell under the control of an absolute ruler named Phalaris. In Acragas, Phalaris had already exhausted the standard methods of execution. After years of public brutality, the shock was wearing off, and his standard threats were failing to prevent whispers of rebellion in the streets. To maintain control over a city that was becoming desensitized to violence, Phalaris required something that didn't just end a life, but created a lasting psychological trauma. He needed a tool of mythological dread. For an ancient dictator, the goal was no longer the simple elimination of enemies. He needed a mechanism to broadcast a permanent, inescapable state of fear across the entire city. An ambitious inventor named Phalaris saw an opportunity in the king's search for new deterrents. He presented Phalaris with a massive, hollow bull made entirely of bronze, a gift designed to secure the inventor's own status through lethal innovation. This cross-section reveals the thermal conductivity of bronze. Once a fire is lit beneath the belly, the metal heats evenly, creating an inescapable roasting chamber. As the temperature climbs, the victim's screams travel through complex acoustic tubes, warping their pitch until unrecognizable. When those sounds reached the public, they emerged as the deep, resonant roaring of a beast. The machine was designed to effectively divorce the victim's pain from their human identity, turning a scream into a performance. When Phalaris finished his explanation, Phalaris offered a cynical response. He ordered the inventor to climb inside the bull and demonstrate exactly how the acoustic pipes were supposed to sound. In this engraving, guards seize the inventor, lifting Phalaris toward the hatch. The door is locked, fuel is added. Experiencing the reality he engineered, his screams echo in the darkness. The sounds reaching the king are not human cries, but the bellows of the bull. By forcing the architect into the machine, Phalaris ensured the device's first performance was a demonstration of absolute cruelty. The bull had functioned exactly as intended. This view of the ancient ruins of Acragas overlooks the site where these executions became a public ritual. The bull allowed the city to witness a terrifying murder, while the metal exterior sanitized the violence for the onlookers. The roaring sound removed the victim's humanity, forcing the public to witness the king's absolute power, without having to confront the specific agony of the person inside. This era of state-sponsored terror lasted until 554 BCE. After 16 years of brutality, the city reached a breaking point, and a leader named Telemachus organized a massive uprising that finally breached the palace gates. Historical accounts suggest that Phalaris met the same fate he had popularized. Following his defeat, the populace dragged the tyrant to his favorite device, ensuring that the machine's last victim was the man who had ordered its creation. The Brazen Bull remains a haunting symbol, not just for its brutality, but for what it reveals about the human mind, and how easily creativity can be weaponized to sustain power.